Welcome to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today is this pattern that we're gonna work with. So let's open up the book and find a space for this one. So this is yet another grid tangle. I know some of you like that, but let's see what to do. I have my trusty Jelly Roll 08 in white here. This is a Sakura, and I really like this brand. But you can use whatever you want to. If you want another color, you can do that. So that's the neat part about this one. If you are on white paper, you can use microns, fine liners, or you can even use jelly rolls in some kind of nice color. I am gonna go with this box down here, and I'm making my grid a tiny bit on the side. So I am making my grid, and I'm gonna make it a tiny bit big on the big side here, and that is totally on purpose, and I hope you do the same. And then we are going to make our boxes. And of course I'm going behind. And then I am making an aura of each of my lines. Just a tiny aura. Turning my book around, and I'm gonna do the same on this side. So I'm making an aura of each of my lines, and it doesn't really matter what side you're doing it to. So I'm just going to do it so they still look a tiny bit like squares. There we go. And you can go in and color in the little square that you get here in between all the grids. So I'm gonna start with this one because I think it's the most whole one, and I am finding my middle around here. If you need to, you can make a dot, but you don't need the dot. So I'm making a teardrop and a line in my teardrop. So I'm making another teardrop and a line, and I am trying not to hit in between, and then again I am going to hit, but the first two I'm kind of leaving a little. Oh, I made a dot. I am so used to making that dot when I make this. You're actually not supposed to make the dot, but now I did it, so now I will go with it. And you do the same in all of these boxes. And I have a lot of these half boxes, but I am going with it. Actually, I think I'm gonna, just because I can, make these all the way the same here to give it a little different look. And in my ends here, this one, and from this corner over here, the line and the dot, and then now from the top and down, and again we're gonna do this in all of these squares. So I'm just gonna do it from this angle first. Actually, I have something right here. Turning my book this way around and doing this one, and what I can see of that one. And then I'm gonna do the same here. I'm gonna make them all the way, even though that I am crossing my borderline. Then I'm gonna do them anyway. There we go. And that's the pattern. There's nothing more to it. I think it can be a little hard to see that here because of all what's going on this page. There's so much going on here. I think I'm gonna put in a tiny bit of white charcoal around these squares here in the corners. To give a little more focus on those, using my Tortillion to soften out that graphite, no, charcoal, not graphite. But if you are on a white page, this would be graphite instead. Yeah, I like this. It's kind of glowing on the paper now. I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I have a little tiny bit of my string lines here that I really like to get rid of. There we go. I think that turned out really neat. So that was the pattern for today. It's very, very easy and simple, and it's still looking really, really cool. I think I will have to get back to that one and try that out one day. It was this pattern right there, and I hope you will try that one out. I had a lot of fun with that one. So thank you for watching, and have an attitude of gratitude.